Hi everyone, I'm Madhurima Chopra, Senior Analyst with Everest Group. I track the application services space, and I have with me today Ankit Nath, who's a fellow Senior Analyst and a champion in the quality engineering domain, right? And we want to discuss about a very hot topic in the market these days, which is Cigniti's acquisition by Coforge. And I want to ask you first, Ankit, do you think this is a right move by Coforge to acquire a QA-focused player like Cigniti?
That's an interesting question, Madhurima, and honestly, there are a lot of things to uncover here, right? Not just about this acquisition in particular, but also about the larger QV space in general. So let us do that one by one. The first thing that we need to understand is how the expectation from QA function is now evolved over a period of time, right? Now, just to illustrate with generative AI in picture, the idea now is to assure the adoption quality function need to test for outcome appropriateness rather than testing for outcome accuracy. Now, what that means is beyond testing for generative AI outcome validity, quality function will also need to test for model hallucination, outcome integrity, IP infringement, compliance, data quality, as well as model performance. Now, interestingly, Cigniti happens to be one of a credible player in this quality assurance for AI services space. The second thing that we are witnessing definitely is the rise in prominence of QE specialist service providers. Now, last year, we carried out a peak matrix assessment focused on specialist QV service providers. And what we found out was, despite the smaller scale, these players are going head on with larger system integrators, owing to their extreme focus in niche and next-gen QV areas, including AI as well as generative AI, as well as the thought leadership that they bring in their quality engineering services engagements. Now, interestingly, Cigniti was featured as a leader in this particular assessment. Now, obviously, that is an attractive proposition for an acquisition move, right?
Absolutely.
But beyond all this, what would really set the tone for this acquisition is if Coforge is able to fully utilize all the available synergies.
Right. I think that's the right question, Ankit. And a lot of these synergies do exist, right? So Coforge themselves have this out. This move is directed towards helping them achieve their objective of becoming a 2 billion USD company by 2027, and also add some of their capabilities to some new domains like retail, high tech, and healthcare, and expanding new North American markets, particularly on the West Coast side. And then most importantly, something that you also spoke about, Ankit, right? This will help them build their capabilities for AI assurance services, right? But beyond that, my reading is that they want to expand their comprehensive application services capabilities. Now, the app dev and maintenance part currently holds a majority stake in their overall revenue pie. And adding Cigniti's QE business to this will definitely increase that share of the pie and help them be positioned as a comprehensive end-to-end application services provider covering the entire value chain of build, operate, and QA. Overall, this will help them increase their eligibility to bid and even win large application services deal. And Ankit, what I will be watching out for is how will the QA market landscape evolve after this acquisition?
Yeah, I mean, I totally agree to all that you have said. But beyond that, this acquisition also raises some other critical questions, right? First is, how will different service providers react to this? Will they bring their QE for generative AI as well as AI capability stack in the market, given that this particular area seems to be such an important space to be in right now? But also, B, will we see more such acquisitions in future, wherein large system integrators acquire credible, small-scale specialist players to leapfrog their growth journey? It would certainly be interesting to follow this space and see how it evolves over a period of time.
Absolutely. Thank you.